Yo everybody, this is Rob the Great, aka the Toy Bookie, and this is a fun one. This video will be about paper accessories for your toy photography and diorama. If you're in the toy photography community, or even the diorama community, or the miniature community, you know the little details are almost the best part. I would say I love the little details, but you could take a very simple diorama and just make it super pop with almost free, you know, like with just some ink and paper in your printer, and you could really do a lot of cool things with this. It's just about teaching you how you could size things, how I size things, and just about everything you need to know in this video will be covered with, you know, with this video. Sit back, relax, grab a coffee is what I always like to do when I'm watching my, you know, tutorial videos on YouTube. And we're gonna go over everything. And hopefully I don't leave anything out. So first, we're gonna go with how to find these images, and then what to do, how to put them together, printing and everything. We're gonna go through everything on here, okay. All right, look at this, my high-tech screen capture is right here. Okay, so we got Google going on, and we're gonna look at, say you want, you know, like a poster or something, right? You want that penguin poster, you're gonna go, Batman, Gotham, news, hold on, news, paper, prop. So you would look up like the prop replica or something. All right, I go to images, and now here you go. So you would find one that's flat, right? Unless you know Photoshop. I'm going to assume everyone here is like a beginner and not knows Photoshop, that you could manipulate your photos and everything. So I would just try to find the flattest image you could find of the print. So when you print it, it'll be flat and even. And well, like, look at this. Here's a paper for Arkham Asylum. Hold on. There we go. So this is a Arkham Asylum like printout paper. It looks like it would be on the table if you have like an Arkham Asylum diorama for the table. So you would save this to your screen, like save all the images you want, right? Because we're gonna get into sizing them and stuff. So you would just save all the images, like boom, you would drag that to your wall. Here's a flat newspaper, the Gotham Times, here we go, perfect. Now you would, Batman, there we go, this is it, this is better. So someone made this mock-up with the Batman and everything. You would save this over to your wall, and then after, you know, this is clearly anything you want, right? You Google it, find printouts that you want, and you just save them onto your wall. Now this is ones I've done in the past, so I've already put together some stuff. We got Harry Potter, Pokemon. It's funny, I usually do them in you know, themed. So we could see here, what's this one? Yeah, see, like Capsule Corp, Harry Potter books. This was for my Pokemon diorama. I did some Pokemon from the movie Detective Pikachu, some missing posters. Printout from Team Rocket. So, you know, you accumulate your photos, and what I used to put them all in one picture was, I don't have Photoshop because I'm not paying like $100 a year for it. So I Googled like good apps that you could download that are free, that are safe-ish, that I found. And I found this app called, or this program I downloaded called Krita. So open, yes. This right here, Krita, and it's something like a Photoshop. And for me, it's worked perfectly. So I could recommend this out of actual experience. It's free. I'm not sponsored by them, as I wish I was, because I'm giving them free promotion. But so now you would drag your photos in here, and then with this sizing tool, each one would be a different layer. So you would just size it to how you fit, how you think it would fit. I try to like use as much paper as I can. I don't like wasting. So here you would fit everything on here. And then when it comes to printing, now this is where the sizing happens. So say like this is a billboard, you want it big. Say this is a sign, you want it a little bit smaller, a poster. And now when you're printing, say I would go into print, well, I would do it, you'd save this image, right? So you save the image. Now, when it's on your wall, you know, as a file, you would go to print. I'm using a Mac, but whatever you would do to print. And now, this is the part that takes trial and error. So I would just size it, see scale? You print the first one out, you see how it sizes for what you want, right? And then you just, now this is the point where you mess around with it. So if it's too, when you print it out, if it's too small, you do a different scale. You do it, and just keep track of that. This I can't help you with. You're gonna have to do some trial and error here. And then, once you're done with this, we'll come back to, hold on, we'll zoom out. Wow, that looks nice. That's my thumbnail, guys. This is just how crazy this channel is. Everything's so nonchalant. So now that you printed out your pieces, you're gonna want to cut them out, right? And I also have some there. You could look up dollhouse miniature websites. There's all different kinds where people already formatted things for you, so you can go to. I don't know any ones specifically, but I remember there are ones out there. I just use Google and I make my own things, but you could look up dollhouse images. Here, see, this is a laminated HAL Industries, to the sign to make it glossy. See that gloss? I just put tape on both sides and then cut it out. Now this is like a harder, it's like actually durable. Say boom, boom, boom. So you could laminate it, or I've also started doing this. I would put some Mod Podge on it. You lightly put some Mod Podge, but you have to work at that because you could also wet the image too much and it'll start smearing. So I would just go with the tape for now, but also practice the Mod Podge one. The Mod Podge, not Mod Podge. I always calls it that. Mod on. So yeah, here's another one that I laminated of the bat plans. See, it's like hard, like boom, boom. And then this is also good too, money. If you want to print out money accessories, there's tons of dollhouse money you could Google, and I'll show you some of the cool ones I put together. This was, I printed out money. I printed it out, ooh, that looks cool. And I put it like in a money bag, so it looks like this is stacks of money. It's like, see how you could turn paper into an actual prop? This looks like this would have came with like a Mezco figure or something. And I have just, you could do the regular wads of cash. Look at this. I'll show you. You print out the paper, and how I did with these. Hold on, let's find it. This might be you know what? I'm gonna do a whole tutorial on itself. So look out for this video next. I'll show you guys how to make actual like plastic feeling money things out of the paper. That's very in depth. Hopefully you learned a lot on how to get these images, put them in the app, put them together, and then print them out, cut them out, and laminate them if you want to laminate them. So now my next video will be about adding these onto figures. I'll teach you how to put these paper, say you want to put this little logo on a figure, I could teach you that in the next video on a diorama wall, or just adding these paper things onto items. So that'll be my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. So stay tuned to the next one too. And here comes the outro. Thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Rocco the Great, aka the Toy Bookie. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. It helps promote my videos to other people because YouTube doesn't want to. And if you like what you see, subscribe because I do a lot of other content like this. I am a diorama maker and an artist. You can follow me on Instagram at Rocco the Great. I am a graphic designer. I've done work with bands from Taking Back Sunday all the way to Mod Sun. I do other graphic design work. I've done some comic book stuff, comic work stuff. And if you like toys and you're into that type of stuff, I have a whole nother thing called the Toy Bookie on Instagram. And I do toy photography, I do toy reviews, I do toy dioramas. Very cool stuff on there. Definitely check those two things out, and see you later, guys. Peace. Yo, everybody, this is Rock. No, that's not.